Chapter 8. As Francine was walking to school the next morning, Buster and Muffy met her on their bikes. "We got news," said Buster. "Big news." "About what?" Francine asked. "About the crime of the century," said Buster. "What Buster is trying to say," said Muffy, "isn't we think we know what happened to your bike." Francine frowned. "But I already told you what happened. There was this truck and—" Muffy held up her hand. "Nice try, Francine, but you don't fool us." "I don't?" Francine, we're your friends. We can tell where you are telling the truth." "You can't?" Buster nodded. "Of course. That's how we know you made up the track business. And we even know why." Francine was beginning to feel a little dizzy. "You do? It's because you're trying to protect someone," said Muffy. Buster took out a drawing and showed it to Francine. "The guy who swept your bike, didn't one of them look like this?" "Buster, that looked like Binky." "We know," Buster said. "It wasn't Binky," said Francine. "But it had to be," said Buster. "Who else is big enough to steal a whole bike?" "Never mind," said Francine. "Can you just forget about it? It's none of your business anyway." Muffy looked hurt. "We're only trying to help," she said. "Well, don't," Francine told her. "Just leave me alone." She walked away, leaving Muffy and Buster behind her. "What do you think?" asked Buster. "I think she's being very brave," said Muffy, "but an injustice had been done, and we have to make it right." A little while later, Muffy was standing in front of a bunch of kids. She was waving Buster's poster. "I say, Binky's behind it." She turned to the crowd. "And we have to make it confess." "How?" asked the boy. "We couldn't trust him," said Muffy. "Any volunteer?" Nobody answered. "How couldn't they threaten Binky? He was the biggest kid in the class." "You such a bunch of babies," Muffy went on. She didn't notice that Binky was walking up behind her. "Muffy," said Buzz Arthur, "don't interrupt. One of my best and truest friends had been traumatized," she continued, snipping a little. "That cannot go unpunished. And if it takes a crosswire to fight this terrible wrong by herself, then so be it. It won't be the first time, and it won't be the—" "Hey!" Binky called out. Muffy turned. Binky glared at her. "Are you telling everyone I stole Francine's bike?" "What if I am? Feeling guilty about it?" "No, because I didn't take it." "Then who did?" Muffy demanded. "Do you have a better idea?" Binky shrugged and shook his head. "No, I just know it wasn't me." "Stop it!" Francine was shouting from the back of the crowd. "Stop picking on Binky. He didn't do anything." Binky volunteered. "Like I said." "Then what happened to your bike?" asked Muffy. It got picked up with the trash by accident," Francine said quietly. Muffy dropped the poster. "Francine!" she cried. "Why did you tell us?" Francine didn't know what to say. "I'm sorry, Binky," said Muffy. "Can you even ever forget me?" "And me too," said Buster. But Binky shrugged. "Sure," he said. "I'm a tough guy, remember?" Then he walked away. Muffy sat down on the ground. "All of a sudden, I don't feel very good." Francine nodded. "Join the club," she said.